Well, I'm doing it. Doing a favorite Pokemon list now. Every YouTuber has to do it at some point. And I said I would do it if I reached 25 subs. And as of right now, I'm at 30, so I'm a little bit behind. But that's okay. So how it works is that you pick a Pokemon. For example, I'm going to get an easy one out of the way. My favorite steel type from Kanto is Magneton. There's not very many options. You fill out, let's pretend I have this entire row filled out, and then you pick between all the options. Let's say I have Gyarados over here, and look at that. And I just do that until the end, where I pick through these entire columns, and then I pick my favorite one. I'm going to be trying to go in order, but some choices are hard, so I wait. Favorite normal type from Kanto is Porygon. I really like Porygon a lot. It's pretty cool. Favorite Kanto fire type? Probably Moltres, because I'm Team Valor in Pokemon Go. Favorite Kanto water type? Right now it's Kingler. He's weirdly strong, and I used him in Pokérogue a lot. And he's just really satisfying to use. Favorite Kanto grass type? I think it's probably Ivysaur, though that's mainly because of Smash Bros. By the way, if you're seeing this, I didn't do the Smash Bros. Stream because OBS isn't working with the capture card right now, so I'm trying to figure that out. Favorite Kanto electric type? I'm not doubling up. If there were more steel types in Kanto, I'd probably select Magneton here, but there aren't. I'll probably pick Zapdos for now. I like Pikachu, but I do like Pikachu more than the average Pokemon fan. But I'm gonna be honest, that's mainly because I like it for a Life Orb. Or Light Orb. Favorite Ice type in Kanto? Lapras, easy. Favorite Kanto type from fighting? Favorite fighting Kanto Pokemon? Poliwrath. Favorite poison type from Kanto? I don't really like any of the ground types from Kanto besides Nidoking. I like Rhyperior more than Rhydon, really, but I don't like them more than Nidoking, so that leaves this option. Arbok. I really like Arbok. I like Starmie. It's really fun to use. Bug type, Beedrill. Not Scyther because I love Scizor and Kleavor, and Scyther is just kind of okay for me. Pinsir's really cool, but I don't know if I like him more than Beedrill right now because of Pokérogue. Favorite rock type? Aerodactyl. Favorite ghost type? Ooh. I think I like Gengar just a tad bit more. Favorite dragon type? Dragonite. Substitute doll. Okay. I like Mr. Mime, but that's mainly because of a Pokemon card when I was at my peak of playing the card game. I'll put it on screen. It's Mr. Mime EX. You can read what it does. Favorite Kanto starter? Despite only clicking Ivysaur, my favorite Kanto starter is probably Charizard. I just like Moltres more. And I really like Blastoise, but I just like Charizard and Kingler more. And I already chose Ivysaur. I just don't like the other grass types in Kanto. Favorite gimmick form? Kingler, easily. It's so funny looking. Favorite legendary? Mewtwo. Probably Gyarados. Gen 2? It's between Furret and Porygon 2. I'll do Furret. Johto's going to be really hard. Also, when I say I'm not going to double up, I can double up on starters here, gimmick forms here, and legendaries here. I'm just going to try to avoid that. So that leaves Politoed. Crap. I'll come back to you. It's between Hoppip or Celebi. I know I chose like big, beefy, strong behemoths for Kanto. I'm more of a mixed bag where I really like the itty bitty guys, but I also really like the big, strong, buff guys. Probably Ho-Oh, honestly. This is a Pokemon Go effect. Because, like, so, a bit of a tangent. Ho-Oh avoids power creep. I'll show the Jimothy Cool video on screen. Where, like, for some reason it's just still really relevant all the time. And for some reason that applies to Pokemon Go as well. So I really like Ho-Oh. I think I have to have Celebi on here somewhere. Because I don't think I'd choose it for... maybe. This is definitely a comeback to later question. Favorite electric type? Lantern. Favorite ice type? Well, there's not much to like, so I guess Sneasel. Favorite fighting type? We'll come back to you. Favorite poison type? Crobat. Favorite ground type? Steelix. Favorite flying type? Need to have Skarmory on here somewhere. Favorite psychic type? Tyranitar should be right there. Yep, okay, there it is. Okay, I can select Fortress here. Scizor here. Heracross here. Shuckle right here. Oh, but that means no Umbreon. I think I can live with that. Favorite starter? Greg. Gimmick form. Oh, by the way, it's Scizor. This is hard. I think I'll do Cell. My favorite legendary from Johto is Ho-Oh, though. That's the issue. I can't deny it. I said I'm going to dupes in the starter gimmick and favorite tier, but that's it. Okay, I think I have to do that. Johto, Swellow, easily. I love Swellow. Blaziken, Water, we'll come back to you. Huh. Let me think. Okay. As if there's any other option for electric type. I don't really like any of these guys. I like Snorunt. Has a cool shiny, I guess. Actually, I think I'm going to choose... No, I need to choose Breloom on here at some point. I think my option for water type is going to be Crawdaunt for now, but that'll be fixed if I need to. Alright, this can be a really big hot take. I've never been a Flygon fan. Like, he's cool, but I've never played, like, I've never played, like, Emerald, Ruby, and Sapphire and stuff. So, like, when choosing between a ground dragon type on my team, I just use Garchomp. Flying type, Rayquaza. Psychic type, ooh. Okay, we can choose Gardevoir for Fairy. I know people are going to call me out, but, like, is there really any other option? I don't really like any of these guys. Okay, yeah, I'm choosing Crawdaunt for Dark and Kyogre for... Water. I choose Aggron. Ghost type, Shedinja. Dragon type. Yeah, I can choose Flygon right here. That leaves Bug type. I think I choose Shedinja here and Dusclops right here. Such a raw design. I think I choose Metagross for Steel type. No, I don't. I choose Metagross for Psychic. Aggron for Steel. Now I'll throw in a Regirock just because he makes really funny sounds. Favorite gimmick? Favorite legendary? There we go. That was tricky. Favorite normal? Though Regigigas is really close. Favorite fire? I used to say Infernape, but Heatran's really grown on me. Like, I think he's a lame legendary, but He's a pretty cool Pokemon. I won't choose him for Steel, though. So I'd come back. I'd also come back to that. Holy crap. Okay, this is going to be hard. I'm going out of order. Okay, I think I choose Infernape for fighting, Heatran for fire. Drapion for dark. Are there any dark types that come close to Drapion I'd actually pick? I don't think so. The issue with dark types is that I love dark type Pokemon. But, like, most of the dark types I really like have it as a secondary typing, so they're either represented somewhere else, and I pick, like, the leftovers for dark. By the way, I have my first lock-in. For the bottom row. Gallade, because I don't really like anything else here. I'll do Yamega. Yamega's pretty cool. Fairy type is Togekiss. I need to have Drifblim on here at some point. Okay, I'll do Giratina, Drifblim, Gliscor, Garchomp, Magnezone, Dialga, Rhyperior, Roserade. I think I like Frostlass just a tad bit more than Mamoswine. That leaves Piplup. Favorite starter? This is really close. This is probably going to be the hardest decision, because while I think Gen 3 has the overall best starters, my clear favorite one is Sceptile. Where I don't really have a clear favorite Gen 4 starter. If I had to pick, though, probably Torterra. I thought I didn't like the grass starters. I might be wrong. Actually, it's not Torterra I like Turtwig. I also think I like Feraligatr more than Totodile. Gimmick form. As much as I'm not going to say dislike Lucario, just think he's very overrated. Not that it's a bad thing. My favorite Pokemon is considered an overrated one, and I'd probably agree. I just think Lucario's really overrated. As much as I think that statement, Mega Lucario's way too cool. Favorite legendary? Probably Regigigas for Gen 4 right now. As for my favorite one, it's either between Magnezone, Porygon Z, Drapion, and Gliscor. I really like Magnezone. Oh, I'm guessing they added more gimmick forms. Yep. Sick. These are the Pokestar Studio Pokemon. I'm not going to be considering them. Favorite normal type? Probably Braviary, 4th of July, but also cool Pokemon. Favorite fire type? We'll get back to you. Here's the thing about Gen 5. People claim it's the best region in terms of designs. I feel like it's hit or miss for me. I either really love the designs, so it's really hard to pick between like all the cool options. Like there's Braviary, Sawsbuck. That's really it for normal, but like bad example. Okay, fire type. Either the designs for Gen 5 are like really cool, love them all, like Chandelure, Volcarona, Reshiram, Victini, Darmanitan, even Emboar I don't think is that bad. And then you have mid-offs and water types. Probably Seismitoad. I like frog Pokemon. Didn't choose Toxicroak because I like Roserade and Infernape more, but he's very cool. It's either Whimsicott or Ferroseed. Wait, hold on. Oh. Okay, it's Ferroseed. Electric type, I don't really like any of these guys, but if I had to choose, probably Galvantula. Actually, no, I like Galvantula. Ice types, this one I know I don't like. Probably Cryogonal. He's pretty cool. Literally. Oh ho 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 ho. Fighting types. Conkeldurr, because he's like really strong. I like using him. Poison types, Scolipede. Ground types. Oh, this is a hard one. Oh, and I can pick Seismitoad here, but I don't think I will. We'll get back to you. Flying types. I really like Sigilith. But do I like anything else here? Really? What does Psych type look like? Okay, so I'm choosing Sigilith for flying. I don't really like anyone else here besides Braviary. So I guess that leaves Sawsbuck. We'll come back to you. Gigalith. Okay, I think I choose Golurk here. Chandelure here. That still leaves Crocodile and Excadrill. Genesect's really cool. Crocodile. Excadrill. I think it has to be Volcarona. Now, if you noticed, I didn't pick any starters or any legendaries with the exception of Genesect. I know he's a mythical, but come on. That's because, like I said, they're either eh for me or, oh my goodness, these guys are so cool. So, do what? Do what, mate? Favorite gimmick? Garbodor. It's really funny. Favorite legendary this gen? Probably Genesect. And favorite one, fire type. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, it's including all the megas. I'm not going to select any megas. It's going to go through all the gimmick form options. And I'm going to click the gimmick form right here. Oh my goodness, I finally added him. Let's go. Because for... Oh, that's a lot. Okay. Okay, so if we're being technical, the only gimmick form in Gen 6 that isn't like all the megas, if you know what I mean, is Diancie. I'm not going to choose it though, I'm going to choose Sceptile. Fairy type, there's a lot. Ooh. I have to check ahead. Favorite neural type's probably... Actually, it's Heliolisk. I'll do Pyroar. Because Talonflame is favorite fire type by far. Probably Glowitzer. It's super cool. Trevenant. He's also just really cool. Aurorus. Oh, how I feel bad for you. Fighting type is Hawlucha. Dragalge for poison. Oh, it's Zygarde. Flying type, huh. It's not really much to go with. Okay. There's literally only Vivian. Okay, this Vivian pattern, because it's the best one. Tyrantrum. Oh, I glossed over Psychic type. It's Malamar, by the way. I think I'll do Aegislash. Ah, crap. Okay, I need to go back up here. Screw it. I don't know how Metagross is not going to end up down in this bottom row. Because I'm looking at I'm considering the next rows as well. Favorite dragon type? There's not really much else, so... Noivern. Dark type? Yveltal. Steel type? I have to do the pair of keys. Sylveon. How is Sylveon my first and only Eevee on this list? That's crazy. It's fine. Favorite starter, Greninja. Favorite legendary, Zygarde. But doesn't matter, my favorite Gen 6 Pokemon is Greninja. Oh, I forgot. Pingro by default. I think. Yeah. Oh boy, that Gen 6 row was tricky. Alola is my favorite generation. So it's going to be very hard, but also very easy to decide which to do. Did they include... Okay, he's not in gimmick form yet. Favorite normal type from... As much as I love Alola, the normal types this generation are weak. I'll pick Toucannon, I guess. Ooh, already tricky. I'll do Marowak for now. Water type will be Araquanid for now. Grass type, I'll do Decidueye. Electric type, Vikavolt. It's very... I love Alolan Ninetales, but I love Alolan Sandslash more. Favorite fighting type? Ooh, also kind of weak this gen. I'll do Marshadow. Actually, no, I like Buzzwole more. Not by much. Muck is really the only real competition for Dark type. Oh yeah, it's Muck. Dragon type. I think I do... No, I can't do Naganadel. The bee thing. Because I have to do him as poison. I'll do Executor. He's really funny. Ghost type. I'm not even going in order at this point. Okay, Palisand. Minior, but specifically this green one. I think that one looks the best. Purple is my favorite color, but I like the look of the green one the most. Favorite psychic type? That's Necrozma. But it'd be really criminal of me to not do Ultra Necrozma. I like base Necrozma more, but there's 3 gimmick forms that are really close within each other. And I already can't include them all. Oh, no. Wait. No, he's still not on here. Oh. Huh? See, include... Why the heck is... Okay, whatever. Bug type is really difficult. Honestly, I think I might choose Araquanid for water and Golisopod for water and Araquanid for bug. It doesn't really change things up that much, but it won't matter, but just wanted to point that out. I normally don't like the Lycanrocs, but I actually really like Dusk Form Lycanroc. The ghosts. Okay, the spooky guys. I'll do Incineroar for fire. Decidueye for ghost. Melmetal for steel. Tapu Koko for fairy. Litten gimmick. I know I said I would technically choose which one I like the most. I don't view... One sec. I don't really view Ash Greninja as much of a gimmick as, like, Megas, G-Max, or even Ultra Necrozma. Actually, if we're talking just purely off of my favorite gimmick they've ever done, it's Ultra Necrozma. Favorite legendary. My favorite legendary is Necrozma. But mythicals are included. It's Melmetal. Are there any other steel types I really like up ahead? Nope. Not really. Okay. Also, I changed my mind. I'm including Greninja over here. Favorite normal type from... Oh, it's including Hisuiemons. This can be easy. Never mind, I stand corrected. Probably Dracovish right now, but that's just because he goes funny bonk. Are there any better electric types? Nope. Oh, Decidueye is on here. Twice. Oops. I like the Hisui variant more than the Alolan variant, in my personal opinion. That's just me. Galarian Darmanitan is one of the most sick Pokemon out there. There's some... I normally don't care about fighting types, but I think as much as I don't like Gen 8, Gen 8 was when I really started to love the fighting types. Because, like, there's Zamazenta, there's Surf Edge, there's Phalanx, there's Grapploct, there's Not You. There's Zapdos, there's Decidueye. And, like, I'm not considering Gmax forms, but, like, I love Gmax Machamp. Gun. There we go. We can choose Ursaluna over here. Flying type, we'll get back to you. Probably Braviary again. Bug type, it's Cleavor. Oh wait, or is it Rock type? Yeah, screw it. Actually no, Colossal, Cleavor. I'll do Centiskorch. I really like Centiskorch. I've never used it. I just think he's really cool. Ghost type. Probably Galarian Corsola. Dragon type. Moltres. Yeah, I'm including all the birds, I decided. All the Galarian birds are really good. I love them all. Favorite fairy type? I like all creamy. I don't really like any of the Galar starters. So, good thing the Hisui starters are included. Favorite gimmick? It's Corviknight. My favorite actual G-Max is probably Kingler. Which means I sadly can't include G-Max Melmetal literally anywhere on this list. Favorite legendary. Oh wait, I said I couldn't include electric types at all. That's dumb. My bad. Okay. Anyways, it's Moltres. Favorite Galar Pokemon, it's Dragapult. That's really easy. There we're at it at Gen 9. This will be really tricky or really easy. And we're starting off really tricky. I'll choose Farigiraf for now. I think that's how you say it. Doesn't matter. I'm gonna choose some meat. I'm gonna narrow it down a little bit before I start. Actually, no. Palafin. Anything for dragon? Oh, there's a lot of dragon options. Hydrapple and Diplin are like the closest to meet like Sceptile and how much I love their designs and stuff. I think I slightly prefer Hydrapple, even though I don't like it as much as... Even though I like Diplin's design more, it is infinitely more fun to use Hydrapple. We'll get back to you. Because Rock type needs to belong to Iron Thorns. Then Glamora. Fairy type is Iron Valiant. I don't really like any of the Steel types in Gen 9. Steel type is my favorite type, so that's kind of unfortunate. But I think I choose Orthworm. He's really funny looking. Low kicks. Oh, what am I doing? Fighting type. There, Annihilate. Okay, Ghost type. I think I need to have Skeledirge on here at least once. I'll do Ceruledge. I guess I don't like electric types. I like Tapu Koko, but I like it more as a fairy type. Same with Iron Thorns, by the way. I'll choose Miraidon. I like it. The Claude. Kilowattrel. Easily. Holy mid. And no, Armourouge is pretty cool. Dragon. Oh boy, there's a lot. Oh, I didn't mean to select him. I meant to go over here and select Roaring Moon. Crap. Okay, I think I'm choosing Iron Thorns for electric, Garganackle for rock, Miraidon for dragon. Because I thought about it more. I like Arcaldon more than Orthworm.
Okay, so you're leaving around 7.
Skeledirge. I'm gonna be honest though, it's mostly because of Torch Song. Wooper. Favorite legendary, Miraidon, and it's low kicks. Alright. I'm gonna get some of the easy ones out of the way. Favorite bug type is low kicks. He is so... Okay, I'm going to cut this out, but... For the rest of the row, I've just been selecting which Pokemon I like and talking about reasons why I like them. Unless I know they're going to appear later, which, believe me, some will, I'm going to play-by-play describe why I like a Pokemon. Okay, now let me reward that. Okay, from here on out, with the entire row filled out, unless I select the Pokemon again for a different row, I'm going to go into play-by-play. Shit. Alrighty, I got all the generations filled out. For the rest of the time, I'm going to be describing why I like the Pokemon unless they appear in a different spot again. Got it? Cool. Okay. Favorite normal type is Porygon Z. It is really cool, and I like him. Wait. Okay, I finished everything else besides the bottom row. I'm going to deselect Sceptile for now, but you know who the favorite grass type is. And so I don't end things climatic on, like, this row. I'm going to fill out this. And then I'm going to describe why I like each Pokemon in each row, unless they're picked again. Favorite regional bird, Talo. Favorite regional mammal, Centret. Favorite bug, Nimble. Favorite pseudo-legendary. Oh, it's Dragapult. Favorite Pika clone. This counts. Favorite evolution. I thought it was Umbreon, but I think it might be Sylveon. Favorite fossil. Aerodactyl, though. Kabutops, Tyrantrum, and Dracovish. They're all really cool. Yeah. Favorite regional variant. Went down the wrong throat. Sorry. These usually change over the course of time for at least my absolute favorites. So for right now, say my favorite regional variant is Ninetales. I know I chose Sandslash for Ice type in Alola, but that's more so because I like Ninetales more as a fairy type than an Ice type, even though I use it more as an Ice type. Basically, I like Alolan Sandslash more than Alolan Ninetales, but I think Alolan Ninetales is the bigger improvement because I've always really liked Sandslash. I don't like Sandslash more than Nidoking, but I've always really liked Sandslash. Whereas Ninetales, I don't really like Cantonian Ninetales. it has a really cool shiny. I'll give it that. But other than that, I don't really care about Ninetales. But Alolan Ninetales, I really like it. Favorite Gmax. Well, looks like Melmetal did get a spot on here. Actually, it's Kingler, but I need to have Gmax Melmetal on here somewhere. Favorite Babby. Oh, they're including Spiky or Pichu. Yeah. Favorite box legendary? Probably Dawnwing's Necrozma. Favorite mythical? Melmetal. Favorite Ultra Beast? Neganoodle. Favorite Paradox? Iron. Is it Iron Thorns? He was my favorite, but like I really like Iron Valiant right now. I really like Rhydon. I think it might be Iron Valiant with Iron Thorns not too far behind. Favorite Steel type? Favorite type, Steel type. Is flying the most reoccurring type? I guess. Favorite Pokeball? Beast Ball. Favorite Spinda? 6, 6, 6, 6, 9, 9, 9, 9. Okay, there. Favorite Vivian? This one. Favorite All Creamy? Probably this one. Favorite new Evo? Definitely Annihilate. Alright. And now I'm going to be talking about why a Pokemon is my favorite, unless it reappears again. My favorite normal type is Porygon Z. He's really cool. I love technology, which is why I personally prefer the Violet Paradoxes, though I don't disrespect the past Paradoxes. They're all really cool. Just, I like the Violet ones because I love robots and technology. And Porygon Z kind of captures that. Favorite fire type is definitely Chandelure. It is by far my favorite inanimate object Pokemon. And like making a candle, like a ghost chandelier is so cool. I love him. Favorite water type is Greninja. Favorite grass type is Sceptile. I said I wouldn't repeat myself, but I'm going to repeat myself for Sceptile at least, because actually I'm going to change up a few things. Actually no, Sceptile is my third favorite Pokemon. He's so cool. He's like such a sleek design. His Mega is like awesome. And I just wish he was better. Favorite electric type is Iron Thorns. Iron Thorns is special to me because it kind of reminds me of the Dragon Zord from Power Rangers. That was Tommy Oliver's. The Green Ranger's Megazord. And like, I was sad when he passed away in 2020, and then Iron Thorns came out, and it's like it reminded me of the Dragon Zord, and Iron Thorns was the first shiny hunted for in Scarlet and Violet. So I love Iron Thorns. Favorite ice type is Iron Bundle. I don't really like ice types all that much. But actually, it's not. I decided I like Alolan Ninetales more than Alolan Sandslash after this bottom thing. Alolan Ninetales is probably the biggest improvement for a regional variant for me. I think it's really cool looking, and like it's by far the best snow setter. So it's really fun to pair whenever I do a snow team, which I don't do often, but like when I do a snow team, it is fun. Favorite fighting type is Annihilate. I love the idea of Annihilate, just killing off Primate, making and making it evolve. That's such a cool concept. Plus, Rage Fist is a really fun move to use. Favorite poison type is Naganadel. It's just a really cool Pokemon. I love the Ultra Beast as a whole. I didn't choose many Ultra Beasts for the Gen 7 row because like I just like the other Pokemon types more. And like I get it, people don't like the Ultra Beasts because like they're weird. They're weird. They're silly looking, but that's why I do like the Ultra Beast. I don't I don't disrespect anyone who dislikes the Ultra Beast, but I love Naganadel, and it's by far like my favorite Ultra Beast. Favorite ground type is Zygarde. I'm gonna be honest, I don't love ground types, but Zygarde is really cool. I like it. It kind of gives me like Digimon vibes, and I really like Digimon as well. I'm a Pokemon channel, but like the Digimon anime is better than the Pokemon anime, just saying. And like Zygarde in its other forms completely give the vibes of favorite ground type. He's a bastard to fight in Dynamax Adventures though. Favorite flying type is Gyarados. He's just a really cool Pokemon. And he's like really strong. He's just really easy to fit onto any Pokemon team. So that's why I like Gyarados. Fa- Favorite psychic type? It's gonna be Metagross. It was really hard choosing between Metagross and Necrozma. But like, for the longest time, Metagross was my favorite pseudo. We'll get to him. It's just so cool looking. It's a spider robot. And like all these like it's really strong. Its mega's really cool. Its shiny is amazing. And I just love Metagross. Favorite bug type is Low-Kicks. Low-Kicks need some explaining, but when I was in like 5th grade, I'm pretty sure everyone drew a fake Pokemon at least once in their life. And the first fake Pokemon I drew was a Grasshopper Pokemon because I thought it was silly they hadn't made one yet. So when I went into Scarlet and Violet blind, the first Pokemon game I've ever gone into blind, when I saw Nimble and Low-Kicks, I was really happy that they made a Grasshopper, and I was determined to use it, even if it sucked. And it sadly did, but I'm pretty sure the one that I caught originally had low IVs, because my first shiny in Scarlet and Violet, not first shiny hunted shiny, that's Iron Thorns. My first shiny was also low kicks, and this low kicks was actually amazing. And like the fact that they made an early bug Pokemon good, and it's like the design for a Pokemon that I've been wanting for so long. Because it looks like the fake bug Pokemon that I made. I don't have the paper anymore, so I can't show it, but I specifically put focus on, like, it's cool on the fake Pokemon I made. I put focus on its legs, and I made it, like, a bluer color for some reason. Favorite rock type is Shuckle. He's just really funny. I feel like I can elaborate more, but I don't know. I just really like Shuckle. That's it. Favorite ghost type is Aegislash. This is my second favorite inanimate object Pokemon. I think it's a cool idea to make a ghost sword. And, like, it's really strong. And its shiny is, like, chef's kiss. Like, so amazing. He is, along with Zygarde, I'm currently hunting Shiny Doublade in Dynamax Adventures. Which is probably not a smart choice, because ground is strong against steel. Might need to think of a new strategy. Favorite dragon type is Dragapult. He's just so cool. And, like, it's a stealth bomber as, like, a Pokemon. And it's a ghost dragon type. That's awesome. Plus, I love that it's, like, implied to be kind of like a fossil Pokemon, but revived in a different way. I'll show its dex entries on screen, but talks about how it's like this Pokemon used to be dead, then it got revived via spiritually or whatever. All that jazz. Love Dragapult. Though it's probably the only Pokemon on here that, like, I haven't really used before. I just think it looks really cool. Favorite dark type is Drapion. I'll be honest, I love dark types, but that's mainly because I love them as a secondary typing. So but yeah, Drapion's really cool. He is pretty strong with acupressure. And while the only thing I've really the only thing I dislike about Drapion is I hate its shiny Gen 6 onwards. I tend to defend the 3D models. I like the 3D models more than the 2D sprites. But there is a charm to the 2D sprites that 3D models don't have, I will admit. And that charm was that Drapion had a good shiny in the 2D sprites. Its shiny is awful now. But yeah, Drapion's really cool. I just really like him. Favorite steel type is Melmetal. Favorite fairy type. It was Tapu Koko, but I think it's Iron Valiant right now. It is so versatile to use in competitive. It's just really fun. Plus, I like this typing of Fairy Steel. I like Gallade, and I like Gardevoir, but I don't like saying that I like those two, because, like, people are going to get weird about it, and I'm like, I just think they're alright compared to, like, their peers in that region. Or that typing. But, like, Iron Valiant is, like, it's a robot of a fusion of those two, and it's sick. Favorite starter is Greninja. Favorite gimmick form is Ultra Necrozma. I had to include... I really wanted to have Necrozma down here, but I needed Metagross on this list at some point. Because I really wanted to do Sceptile, and then these two, because those two are like my top 3 favorite Pokemon go Sceptile, and then these two. But I can't, because I need to have Metagross on here. So now I get to talk about Necrozma. Necrozma is just a really cool Pokemon. It's like an Ultra Beast. I already said I like Ultra Beast, but it's not. So, like, when I played Sun and Moon and found Necrozma and was confused on why Beast Balls weren't working on it, and then I just happened to throw, like, regular Pokeballs because I ran out of Beast Balls and caught it, I'll never refeel that same joy. And then the freaking Ultra Necrozma fight, while it's, like, mean, I really love that fight because, like, it is by far the hardest fight in, like, story, just single player based Pokemon. I know people can, like, prepare for it and cheese it, but, like, there's no way if you saw Ultra Necrozma for the first time, unless you got, like, extremely lucky, you'd win the first fight. Let me know in the comments how you did on the Ultra Necrozma fight if you dealt with it. My favorite legendary is Melmetal. Melmetal is special to me for many reasons. He is just a big heaping robot that I really love, and when Meltan was revealed, I remember a lot of people hating him when I thought Meltan was so freaking adorable. But nobody else liked Meltan. Then Melmetal was introduced and people thought he was okay. But I loved him and I wanted one really quickly. I got a Melmetal really quickly in Pokemon Go when it was introduced. MNJ TV, he's mentioned how Melmetal is the hardest evolution in Pokemon history. And while that statement I don't think is true nowadays, I can get Melmetal within like 30 minutes or so. Back then, Melmetal was the hardest evolution in the game. So, like, it really felt special to get one. And then I found a perfect one. And around the time I found a perfect one was when Go Battle League was introduced. Or, like, battling opponents in Pokemon Go. And Melmetal was the best Pokemon in Master League. So I had a perfect Melmetal just on standby for Master League. It's great. Plus, he's, like, really good competitively. I just love Melmetal. His design, how strong he is. Like, he's special to me. The only thing I really don't like about him is his shiny. I don't like that. And my favorite Pokemon of all time, it's Greninja. Greninja is the Pokemon that got me into Pokemon. Unless they do something insane, there will never be another Greninja for me. And yes, I know he's overrated, but, like, he's like, I don't care. People compare him to Charizard. Greninja's not as bad as Charizard. It was missing for a whole generation. Do you think a Pokemon as bad as Charizard would be? If Greninja was as bad as Charizard, it would not be missing from all of Gen 8. And then get nerfed the immediate next generation. Greninja will forever hold a special place in my heart. And that's it. That is my favorite Pokemon list. Really like all of these fellas. I'll maybe do a top 10 later. Let me know in the comments what your favorite Pokemon are. And be sure to like and subscribe for more content like this or more live streams. I don't know. If you don't like content like this, I don't care. I just want to make content for fun. So until next time, peace.